Hi guys, Mikey732 Review Crew here with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. This is going to be episode 23-24, which is the finale of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 included. I'm very excited. I've blown through this first season so fast. I've had a great time. It really started to pick up pace so fast, and I've really grown to love a lot of these characters. They've really grown on me very hard, and I've lost one already that I like, so I'm not ready to potentially lose any more with this series. But I have to see how it goes. So thank you for joining me. Appreciate everyone through this first season journey. You know, it's been a great time for me, and I hope for you as well. And we're going to be starting this in 3, 2. Thank you. Oh shit, care about the music going off. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yes! Ooh! Acid blood? That's so gross. Whack a fucking mall, I just realized. Woo! I love that he's using the sword more, it's so hype. I think we're fucked. What the fuck? The third? What? Who are you? What in the fucking JoJo? A user, definitely a user. It is all bait, right? It's like a lichen now, it's like a werewolf. Oh no. Oh no. Is it giving birth? Oh yeah. Oh! Is it a finger? Okay. Stronger, yeah. Been growing. Oh! It broke his sword? No. Hanami was what? I thought the song was something special. Nice. He's mentally blocked while Yuji believes he could believe in himself. He's willing to sacrifice himself, but
でもユージや僕なら常にホームランを狙う。バントが悪いって言ってんじゃないよ。野球は団体競技、それぞれに役割があるからね。でも呪術師はあくまで個人競技。他の術師との連携は大事でしょ。
okay, I love that. Great theory.
死ぬ時は一人だよ。君は自他を過小評価した材料でしか組み立てができない。少し未来の強くなった自分を想像できない。君の奥の手のせいかな。最悪自分が死ねば全て解決できると思ってる。死んで勝つと死んでも勝つわ。
Two separate things.
全然違うよ。
Damn.
本気でやれ。
This trump card kills
もっ
him?
と欲張れ。ここまでだな。
You doing it?
ゆらゆら。
Oh!
宝の持ち腐れだな。やめだ。
Yes!
呪術師の成長曲線は必ずしも緩やかじゃな。影の奥行きをすべて吐き出す。具体的なアウトラインは後回し。
New.
限界を超えた未来の自分を
Let's go!
やってやるよ。
This is it.
生きてんかい。
Yes! Shadow Domain. Chimera Shadow Guard. Oh my god!
完全。ブサイクもいいとこだ。
I love this.
だが今はこれでいい。
Bro's going off. Beat the shit out of him. Go.
もっと自由に広げろ。術式の
Oh! He is shadows now. Let's go. This is literally Persona. Bro's Persona. Demon dog.
コンの爪はあれにも傷をつけた。不意のお前を貫くくらいわけないさ。
Dunzo. Oh man, my boy just evolved.
疲れた。どこだよ。
Oh, they want the finger.
それで
My bro better just be asleep, please. No.
他人と関わる上での最低限のルール。私はあなたを殺しません。だからあなたも私を殺さないでくださいだ。
Wow.
殺しを何に置き換えてもいい。弦を脅かさない線引き。互いの実在をなすか。破って威張って腫れ物みたいに扱われてさぞ居心地が良かったろうな。次俺の前でやったら殺すからな。
俺らお前に何かしたか。
てめえで考えろ。それか死ね。
こら今日こそ池澤たちに言ってやれ。僕はお前らのパシリじゃないって。
頑張れ、愛だし。
でも次のターゲット俺になっちゃうかも。だから頑張りすぎるな、愛だし。おいデブこら、今日から僕の代わりですって言ってやる。どうも売るのか、愛だし。
Are you really friends if you're like, don't do it too hard though?
もう喧嘩しないって言ったよね。
His sister.
保護者面すんな。悪人が嫌いだ。サラチみてえな想像力と感受性で一丁前に息をしやがる。善人が苦手だ。そんな悪人を許してしまう。許すことを格調高く捉えてる。積み木は典型的善人。気持ち悪い。
あ、ごめん。
小一の時、俺の父親と積み木の母、それぞれの片親がくっついて蒸発した。白髪の怪しい男が言ってた。君のお父さんさ、善院っていういいとこの呪術師の家系なんだけど、僕が低レベルのろくでなしでお家出てって君を作ったってわけ。君のお父さんが善院家に対して取っておいた最高のカードだったんだよ。
Whoa.
俺は善院家とやらに売られたらしい。
Oh.
ああ、ムカつくよ。あんたのそのデリカシーのなさが特に。しかもそのムカつく男が全員家の剣を帳消しにし
Did he
て、
by himself?
俺が将来呪術師として働くことを担保に俺たち二人の高専からの金銭的援助を通してくれた。
I love this.
俺が誰を助けるってんだよ。
何してんのあんた。めぐみくんちゃん。ああ、ちょっとねえ、それより肝試しの件考えてくれた？
俺が中3に上がって間もなく積み木が呪われた。何もわからないということだけが分かって積み木は寝たきりになった。
人を許せないのは悪いことじゃないよ。
He's so pure.
優しさでしょ。
俺の性根すら肯定する事なかれ主義の偽善だと思っていたから。でも今はその考えが間違いだって分かってる。俺が助ける人間を選ぶように俺を選んで心配してくれてたんだろ。謝るからさ、さっさと起きろよバカ兄貴。
頭痛い。
What a softie.
この八十八橋の呪いも重複してただけで積み木が寝たきりの原因になった呪いは解けてないだろうな。虎杖に
Yeah, of course he did. He's not dead.
急に現れた大きな気配。もし指の騎士を払ったのが術師だとしたら、なかなか。
無傷で済むわけないでしょ。あいつら無事かしら。
私が話したことは忘れてください。
Hopping backwards.
私自分の背中がコンプレックスでして、私の背中を見たら殺しを。
釘崎。
兄じゃ
どれなんかごめん。
わざとじゃねえんだ。
殺せ。クラン不実極の番。
What the hell?
バチ殺し。
What is this power? What is that character? That is so weird. Megumi, massive W, opened up part of his domain, which appears to be shadow control too, which makes sense with his abilities. But then he could summon all his Shikigami, I believe they are, not Shinigami, but he could summon them all, and they're so cool. And he uses that to just overpower this, Sukuna's finger creature. So, I mean, it makes sense that another one exists and it looks exactly the same because it's the same energy manifesting it, and it's just a creature absorbing it, and that obviously this power has more than the creature, so it comes to this. Unfortunately, this wasn't the curse that got Megumi's sister, so that sucks, but I mean, I like getting his backstory, finding out his father left the family to have him, but then sold him to the family, but Gojo stopped the sale and took him as collateral and now being paid to take care of him. It's a messy situation, but I mean, with the potential he has, I think Gojo probably felt it inside. He has a trump card that will kill him if he uses it potentially, and he went to go use it against Sukuna, I think, and so I think Sukuna wants to see that. I don't know if it'll actually kill him if he uses it. If it does, I don't want to see it anymore, but they will have to show it potentially, and then I feel like they'll be able to find a way to save him. But I like seeing his dedication to growing stronger. He was relegated to being support in his own mind when he can be the main cast as well. Like obviously Kusaki doesn't feel that way about herself, but he feels that way about himself.
何もする気は起きない。
シグロが逆乱されてる。
Or it should be.
シグロキュー。何よその女。私の瞳に乾杯した夜を忘れたの。
俺という時が一番楽しいんだあれは。気安く触らないでもらえるかしらん。泥棒猫ちゃんたち。めぐみちゃんはこれから私と一緒にバイオリンのお稽古なのよ。
He looks great. He looks gorgeous.
気にせず行ってください。駅はここまっすぐです。
ありがとうございま
Oh,
す。
he's getting ticked.
でマジでなんすか。恥ずかしいんでやめてもらえます。
説明。
Damn, that was one of my favorite scrolls because it's so fun. But I can't wait to see how he grows and see what's become of Megumi. One episode left. We have these weird beings that are sent probably by obviously the bad guys to get the fingers. But God, how do we fight this? What's gonna happen? And will Fukusaki level up? This is cool. Acid blood, just like the guy's blood. So they say brothers.
わからいで。
Shoot it.
走りなさい。背を向けて。
He's so fast. Dude.
背中は任せろ。
頼んだ。
He's so fast. Oh.
一人一人抱えて
Wow. The boy got budget to run. Oh.
よくやった。褒めて使わす。ありがとう。
最短距離で先回りされたか。
弟の血に私のよう
Younger brother?
な性質は
So
ありませんよ
what is happening?
私のだって全身に浴びれもしない限りまあ死ぬほど痛みますがね私たちの術式はここからです触乱不術
Rot?
そちらの少年は持って15分お嬢さんの方は10分が限界でしょう朝には骨しか残りませんよ
Wow.
解除させちまえばいいわけだ。
術式の開示は済んだ実際はもっと早く死ぬ
明治の初め、呪霊の子をはらむ得意体質の娘がいた。身に覚えのない解任に始まり、彼女はこの亡骸を抱え、ある呪術師が開いた寺に駆け込んだ。その時点で彼女の運は尽きてしまう。鴨則俊、多くの呪術文化財とともに史上最悪の術師として名をの9度の解任、9度の打退、呪体育ソーズ1番から3番、
Oh.
特級に分類されるほどの呪物。その呪力の起源は
150年お互いの存在だけを頼りに封印を保ってきた呪霊側に
My God.
俺たちにとって都合がいいただそれだけのことだエソーはケチズのためにケチズは俺のために俺はエソーのために生きる俺たちは3人で一つだ
当たれば勝ちの術式。強いなお前ら。でも残念。私との相性最悪だよ。スレー法。
Oh! Oh! Her use!
比べしよっか。
呪詛返しの術式我慢比べこちらの術式を解かねばこれが続くというわけか
Wow!
血液は数霊呪法において決して価値は高くない。でも友成は対象とのつながりをたどる。今私の中にある奴らの血液は触乱不術の術式でこのままじゃどうせ死ぬんだ。じゃんじゃか友成ぶち込んでやる。
活動中は痛みと毒でまともに動け
Woo!
なぜそこまで動ける
He's different!
友成虎杖は猛毒呪いの王両面宿儺の器ゆえに
Oh!
悪に耐性
Great to know, great to know.
だが痛みだけじゃ
He fights through it! Woo!
虎杖有事は
Let's go, he's throwing hands. Come on, hit him with the blacks. Let's go!
瀕死の女により瀕死の弟を当てる
Let's go!
術式を解くか否かこのままでは弟を助けに行けない女に妨害されようと女が死ぬより先に私がこの
No, you sure about that?
ないだろう絶対に術式は解かない
Emotions.
俺たちは3人で一つ
Damn. Yes! She's savage for doing that. Come on, come on. That's it. Whoa! He's so strong. Dodging. They know how it worked now too. This fucking Sonic over here riding the walls and shit. There it is. This is sick. Oh! Great. They both used it? Or just him? Feel bad for them, kinda. Pull him back.
まだ こっちは見せてなかった。
No! New one! Woo!
すぐに兄貴に送ってやるわ。
I love a evil woman. She's evil for this. She's so badass.
一つだ。
こいつなんで消えない。まだ生きて
They're
る。
human.
違う。呪霊じゃない。
They're humans.
肉体があるんだ。
沢村さん、
スピードを上げろ。追うなよ、呪術師。あの女、何をしている。
You're fucked. Swing it! Got that arm! Oh man, she just leveled up my eyes.
作戦を決めると術師は一時的にアスリートでいうゾーンに入った状態になる。ごめん。
We've come so far this season. Holy shit. My boy had a kill.
ゲート株券
Playing games.
どうした調査早く
So.
弟が死んだ。
そういうのわかるんだ。エソーケチズを殺したのは呪術高専1年虎杖裕二とその一派だ。
Building hate for Yuji for everybody.
何もじもじしてんのよ。キモいわよ。
初めてなんじゃねえかと思って。俺は前に一度、いやあれを一度っていうのは鶴か。3人だ。
私はぶっちゃけなんともない。術師やってりゃこういうこともあんでしょ。石黒じゃないけどさ、結局助けられる人間なんて限りがあんのよ。私の人生の席って
Okay.
ここに座ってない人間に私の心をどうこうされたくないのよね。ま、あんたみたいに自分で椅子持ってきて座ってるやつもいるけどね。
I like that.
あいつ泣いたんだよ。目の前で弟が死んで。
He's conflicted like me because they're products of terribleness.
俺が殺した命の中に涙はあったんだなって。
じゃあ共犯ね、私たち。
不思議よ。
お、戻ったか。よかった無事で。
ビビった。死んでるのかと思った。よかった。
One brain cell grew.
スクナの指持って猫蹴るなよ。危ねえな。
封印してもらわねえと。
Give it to Itadori.
俺
Yeah.
食べようか。
Yeah.
念を押すが食うなよ。
犬並みの理解力だと思われてるな。
He do it on purpose. Come on.
君の中のスクナが力を取り戻すために指のありかを教えてくれる。
もしかして五条先生って。
Yes.
今さら。
Yes.
ニットさん。
ブチ切れてるわね。お腹すいた。この辺立派寿司あるのかな。
一発寿司の新幹線すごかったでしょ。
うるさい。
特急相当をかっこ撃破。今年の1年は豊作だね。
Wow. Yeah. They should be able to be first grade.
みんな忙しいの。どうする？学生にも声かけてみる？
僕下戸だからノンアルでも構わないよ。引き続き声かけよろしく。歌姫の周りは何が聞いてるかわからないからな。内通者が学生ってのは考えたくないね。
No.
あとは頼むよ、メイさん。
虎杖、スクナの受肉はきっかけに過ぎない。安八橋の自殺はいつ始まってもおかしくなかった。そもそも指を飲み込んだのは俺を助けるためだ。
言わねえよ。
Mm-hmm.
レディの気遣いなめんな。
お前のせいだ。お前が俺を取り込んだ。目覚めたんだよ。切り分けた俺の魂たちが。
He's hearing it.
お前がいるから人が死ぬんだよ。
おい、それ伏黒に言うなよ。
自分が助けた人間が将来人を殺したらどうする？
言うなよ。
だかな。
安静にしてたらなまったんだよ。
それより聞いたか。
特級相当を3体ってやつだろ。負けてらんねえな。私らも。
筋子。
おお。
Mm-hmm. There's the drive.
一級こそ他の術師 率いては呪術界を牽引していく存在だとわしは考えておる。危険、機密、高級、準1級以下とは比べ物にならん。それを踏まえて今は
Are they both recommending them?
全員マキ、パンダ、
伏黒めぐみ、釘崎野原、そしてマイブラザー虎杖裕二、以上5名を東堂葵、
命名の名のもとに
一
級術師に
推薦する。
God, I love that. So good.
いくらなんでも買いすぎじゃない？
半分はあんたのでしょ。
俺のはこれだけだよ。
一個でも落としたら
ごめん、わざとじゃないよ。
何？
五条先生から来いって
Oh, they're celebrating a party. I get it now. Oh,
任務らしい。それも極秘の
the prize party to celebrate all the people hitting first rank. Oh, first grade.
五条先生が極秘ってんだからよっぽどだろ。
割と言うだろ。
しょっちゅう言ってるぞ。
まあいっか。行こう。
God, that was such a great fucking season. Now I get it. Oh my god. I have no idea what the bad guys are doing, but just from what I'm watching, it almost feels like the cursed user that's part of that leading the group has been manipulating. Obviously, he is doing it, but we know that has been manipulating the curses, like Hanami, Hanami. God, I forgot the new ones' names. Three brothers, everyone basically is being manipulated. To be honest, for his goals, but he also is kind of thinning out the herd. I think part of it is thinning out the herd, but I wonder if he's also ranking up or getting Itadori stronger as a vessel for Sukuna to take over, and that we still don't know what the thing they made the deal was. Like maybe you eat 8 fingers and I take over, or you know, this happens, I take over. If you see Fushiguro go God mode, I take over. I fight him in his trump card. I'm curious about that, but I mean, this was an amazing episode. So we figured out the brother thing. Brothers are, unfortunately, a woman gave birth to a cursed being, which means half cursed spirit, half human. In between, the physical being. These are basically humans with curses built into them. Not far off of what would happen if, you know, somebody got possessed by a vessel potentially, like we see being made. We see the making. I forgot the guy's name. I apologize right now. That was so hype. The guy who could make cursed vessels into people into cursed vessels, or like take them and manipulate their souls. The bad guy with Patchwork one. He obviously is showing interest in fighting Itadori, learning and loving the fight, because new beings like them don't get to experience these emotions too often, and they get to have this greed for the fight like Hanami had, and he had, and this brother that's alive may have now greed for vengeance. I like how they all took out a special grade themselves, which elevates them to being first grade. Panda and the other second years, I believe, or third grade, yeah, second years, I think they are. Being elevated is interesting because I guess they did take on Hanami in fights, as well as survive that whole situation. But I don't know if I would rank them all up. Like, obviously, you know, we're trying to get people recognition, but first grade for all of them is very interesting. But I'm curious to see where it goes too with that, because that means we're all first grade now. Did he recommend his fellow classmates for first grade too, like Mekamaru, or Miwap? Probably not, but like, I mean, obviously we have a cream of the crop right now. So great to see. Unfortunately, the spell isn't listed on his sister, but we'll find out a different way. And as much as Megumi and got the girl's name. Damn it, I said it before. As long as both those two are trying to protect him, it's not in the best position. I think they need to tell Fushiguro and Fukashi. I think I forgot her name. I apologize again. They should tell Itadori that he's the reason for this, because obviously in his ear, Sukuna's telling him everything, that he's the reason that people are dying, and Fushiguro is like, what happens if you save someone and they kill someone? Are you okay with that? But like, that's who he's become. Itadori has become that person. He's killed people, and it's changing him. But he's got to change to survive. And I'm sad to see it, but I'm happy, that he's growing positively too, and has a support system. It was such a hype episode too. she went off. I didn't know what she could do to compete and keep with them, but the power is so good, and being able to counter the curses like that is so good, so fucking great. That was such a great episode, and just the use of her powers, her determination to live or die, all this stuff is just making her such a great character that I'm no longer like she's like a support character or something like that. She has determination and the grit to be one of the best characters if she can figure out more ways to power up her levels and get to the point where she no longer has to take damage to fight. But I mean, we all take damage in these fights too, so her domain will be insane. I imagine her domain will be just like spikes everywhere, nails everywhere, and that would be so cool. And then she can't miss, and then they just rips you. I wonder if Fushigero's domain will expand further, and he just becomes the shadow, and then we have Itadori. Does he get a domain, or does he not have a domain? I would almost be okay if he doesn't get a domain, because he's just such a good physical fighter. But we saw him destroying. I love that too. It was a great season. Honestly, this whole season exceeded my expectations. I knew this was a great show, but I was going in expecting some kind of generic genre, like a shonen, battle anime, high school kids. When in reality, it's not a whole school of kids. A very limited amount of them. It's not a happy, positive anime. Almost like Tokyo Ghoul, where it's dark and gritty. Death occurs. Your favorite character could die. There's death flags everywhere. You don't know what's going to happen. And then you get these lighthearted moments, and there's no romance build on it, but there's lighthearted moments where we remember that we're still kids, teenagers, and it's so interesting. They build on everyone's backstory too. They don't spend too long dwelling on flashbacks. They'll do nice brief flashbacks, expand on it a little bit, and then boom. The power system's awesome. Curses are so cool. I had a conversation with Beef, who's on the channel too, and he, I think, reads the manga, and he was telling me, like, nothing spoilerish, but he's like, it's such a cool thing. Like, he's playing a D&D campaign that uses that power scaling, and I was like, it's so cool to have negative emotions be the positive, to be the thing that powers people, like anger and hatred. Like, okay, we could actually embrace it, and then also telling your powers people makes them better. That's so cool. Domains were so cool. Like, I like everyone having a domain because it does allow some sort of parity in the world where, maybe even a weak fighter could have the most god tier domain, or the opposite. Like, Itadori could have a weak domain with a god tier fighting. I would love to see that. I mean, we haven't even seen so many characters in no domains. I mean, they could build upon that, and I'm so excited. The teachers are great. The old principal from the other school is kind of cool, but I hate him. He's still a dick. I love how everyone's growing on each other, becoming friends and bonding. There was no easy way out in any of these fights. There was no talk no jutsu way through situations. Nothing we did was always perfect. Nothing we did was always saving everybody. There's always casualties, always issues, and that's why I like this darkness. There's a sense of weight to the actions the characters take, and bad guys and good guys are both interesting and compelling. I mean, we have the spirits of the earth and the sky and the water and nature and fucking humanity and curses and stuff like that, all manifested as bad guys led by a apparently probably super strong curse user, and there's good and bad curse users. So these things are all super cool and great for the world building, as well as also they say that they are the humans are not, or the curses of the original humans, I think they said too, which once again goes to such a cool world. The fact that there's cursed items that can manifest energy and cause issues is so cool. I really enjoy this. I mean, Gojo is still obviously the coolest character, and I absolutely am just waiting for the day a character can fight him. Like, human that exists with the human that leads the curses. I wonder what he could do, because like Gojo is this god tier character, and I want to know more about him and other characters. And I mean, just not to also regret, this episode had they had 9 abortions from this woman, I believe, because of the awful testing. So does that mean there's 6 other beings out there that could be used? Because there's 3 of them that we know. 2 died. There's 6 left, maybe, and you could put them in humans and you manipulate them. And can the character that can manipulate? I'm sorry, I can't remember the name right now. Can they? Is it Jogo? I think no, not Jogo. But can they manipulate the energy of other curses and make them stronger, or like pull their energy? That's what I want to know. And also, I don't want characters to die. Like, I don't want them to die, but it gives such good plot. I know none of the main 3 will die, but if they do, the girl will die, or Fushiguro will die for using his power. Gojo dying would be the biggest catalyst, but I don't know if they could do that. I feel like it's more of like a they capture Gojo and they try to like harness his energy or something and manipulate him with that prison domain thing. We haven't seen the one guy they always talk about too that goes to our school. So maybe he's the spy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep watching to find out, and I can't wait for next season. So thank you for joining me. I'm gonna jump right into next season. See you next time. Bye. Check out Patreon full, and support goes a long way.